皆さんこんにちは。シンガーソングライターのSayuleeです。今回のヨーソングはなんと初めて、アメリカから応募されたヨーソングを採用することになったんですけど、今日は奇跡的にそのエリンさんとインタビューできることになりました。イエーイ、ありがとう。
どういたしまして、ありがとう。こちらこそ。皆さんこんにちは。エリンと申します。アメリカのバージニアから来ました。昨日来ました。
昨日来たばかり。
はい、そうです。
で、日本には何しに来たんですか？
英語を教えに来ました。
で、これから日本はどれぐらいの期間いるんですか？
多分2年ぐらい。多分ね。
2年？
はい。
2年ぐらい。すごい。でも今回のインタビューもまさかできないだろうと思ってて、ダメ元でなんかじゃあスカイプとかでもインタビューしましょうかってことだったんだけど、急にタイミングがあって。
ラッキー、
そう、ラッキーなことにインタビューできることになったので、今このエリンさんが泊まってるホテルに取材に来てます。イエーイ。で、ヨーソング実はアメリカだけではなく他にも、カナダ、イギリス、マレーシアとかいろんな国から応募が来ていて、今回はその海外から採用するの初めてなので、すごい私も楽しみにしてたので、本当ありがとうございます。Okay, so we're gonna go into the interview, but we'll do it in English, right?
Yes.
All good?
A little jet lag. Yes.
So, キャプションで字幕見れるので、今設定オンにして聞いてください。So, with the song, the lyrics, what is the story behind it that you want to share with the audience?
Okay, so the story behind this song, when I was young, I had an anxiety disorder, but they were never able to diagnose me because I they didn't think that a little kid would have that sort of problem. But I had panic attacks, and it was really crippling. I was scared to go to school. I was scared to go out with my friends. So I was kind of lonely for a while. I felt like I didn't really have a place even at home.
Right. So, what actually happens to you when you're having a panic attack?
Okay, so when I'm having a panic attack, I can always tell because my throat tightens up, and it feels like you can't breathe, you know?
Right.
And my hands get cold, and a number of things could happen. It depends, but there's always this feeling that you can't breathe and you can't swallow, and you think, oh, I'm gonna die.
So that must be really scary.
Yes. So it got to the point that I did start taking medicine for it, but while I was taking medicine and started to feel better, I thought, I want to do something. And I had been studying Japanese, and I thought, I want to go to Japan. If I can go all the way across the world, I can do anything,
Right.
So that kind of, and I went, and I was really scared in the plane. I was terrified until it got to this point where first I was over the clouds, and then I could see Japan. And it was kind of this moment where I thought, oh my gosh, I can do it.
Wow.
So that, I guess, is the story behind this song. Kind of, you can hope and believe past fear. Yeah.
So you were afraid of flying?
I was afraid my anxiety it didn't really have a specific point, but I was afraid of heights.
Right.
That was one of the things that gave me panic attacks.
Okay.
So I thought that flying would just give me a lot of trouble.
Right.
I'd never done it, before. Right. But when I took off, I was really scared. I had a little bit of a panic attack. But once I got above the clouds, it wasn't so bad. I was kind of on my way. It was something that I'd been dreaming about. So, I was at peace.
Right.
Yeah.
So what were some other sort of daily struggles in terms of panic attacks and fears that you faced?
Well, the thing about when you have an anxiety disorder, it's really common, but people don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
I didn't either. It's something that you're kind of ashamed of.
Right.
But what I didn't notice, and what I think a lot of people who struggle with this sort of problem don't know, is that it's so common.
Right.
And it helps to reach out and to realize that you aren't alone either in the struggle or in the fact that there are people who want to help you. So even when I was in Japan, the Japanese seem to have this sort of community spirit, where if I'd never felt like I was without help. If I got lost, someone would help me. I didn't have to fear about being lost.
Right.
So
so that helped a lot.
That did help a lot. Yes. But But I think the main thing is that you're not alone in fear, and people don't notice because they don't want to talk about it.
So, how were you able to talk about it?
Ooh, that's a good question. Well, it took me a while. My parents obviously knew that I was having trouble, and I would talk to my mom about it because she also, when I was very young, before I had my own troubles, she was sick with a mental disorder. So I talked to my mom about it, and she would calm me down, and I began to realize, you know, when I was in Japan, oh, I can't talk to my mom. So I kind of reached out to my roommate because she was just the next person I could trust. So it's all, I guess, a matter of finding someone you feel you can trust and then opening up from there.
So what is something that, you know, you want to share with the audience, like words of wisdom or advice or something?
Well, there is in the song, in the lyrics, I included a quote actually that's from the Bible. It was something my mom always said to me. The original quote is, sorrow can last for the night, but joy comes in the morning. And that just means that nothing, no matter how terrible it feels, it won't last. Especially if you have a panic disorder. I mean, your brain will, like, you know, burn out of fear. Like, it'll just burn out like a fire. And you will feel better. But it's impossible. You don't think you will. So I guess
in the moment, right?
Yeah, in the moment. I guess my words of wisdom would be to just keep on, like the song, keep on breathing and like believe that you will see a better, you will feel better. You will, and you aren't alone in this feeling. I think those are the most important things to remember if you have, because it can become really hopeless sometimes, that feeling.
Yeah. And I love, like, one of your driving message in the song, how you don't have to be strong to be brave. I guess, like, courage is not the absence of fear, but doing it anyway. With exactly. The fear, like, you know.
You just have to keep going even though you're afraid, and it works out. You reach your goal and you look back and you actually feel better. For having done it. Sometimes I had a panic attack when I was coming here this time.
So this is like yesterday.
Oh yeah, because you know, I'll be living here away from home for a very long time, and I just thought, you know, oh my gosh, what will I do if I don't do it well enough? What if I can't do this? And part of me just wanted to, you know, not get on the plane, just turn around and go, but I came anyway, and it's an amazing feeling to get here despite of your fear.
Wow, good on you, that is awesome. Okay, well, this is such an incredible, empowering message that needs to be shared around the world, so make sure if you like this video you share this with your friends, and don't forget to like and comment, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you, Erin, for coming. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.